pull the Bob, we're going to add 2 more plates because why not? For a total drag weight of 1,217 pounds to finish event number 3.
Thank you, Mike. 8 teams in this first of 4 heats. 1855 is in lane number 7, and they overcame some adversity there at number 1.
So they had one teammate that actually didn't have the ability to swim, so they put a life vest on her. They had a paddle board with her the entire way, so it should be a little bit different once we hit the land here for 1855. Be nice to see how they bounce back from that.
Going across it over in lane number 2.
Off to a great start here on this.
So feels like 5 teams in the semifinals, the most of any affiliates in the world, qualifying 1 out of a virtual competition.
Stand by.
We are underway. These are back-to-back events. It's all the time cap here on event number 2. At that 12 minute mark on event number 3, will begin.
Everyone has the right positioning and setup. It does matter where you put your athletes, and you want to put the big boys up in front of the big Bob. And where you put your hands isn't where you might think of. Everyone is well versed in the big Bob pushing phase. You want to get your big athletes in front, your shoulders underneath the bar, because what that does is you actually want to lift the front of the sled just a little bit, and that's going to allow less drag, less friction and resistance along the football field. So what I love about as the sport on the team side of balls is the tricks that people got away with maybe 3 or 4 years ago. Everybody's learned them, so now we're going back to more the fitness realm as opposed to being used to a piece of equipment.
Coda is first done with the initial population. Now they can do another 25 single row barbell sluts.
Now this event was first announced, or I would say hinted at. All they wrote was 25 synchronized barbell sluts, and on the second half of this, there's going to be 50. They didn't write how. And thankfully, they get to work in pairs. Not all 4 have to be synchronized together. And what you see with Coda is that they're opting to pair up the men together and the women. You can pick any pair you want. However, you have to stick with it to the whole 25. What I mean for that is you can't move without one person holding on to that sandbag or cheese curve. The trick there is that one is 100 pounds and one is 70. So you have a mixed pair, that's fine. But with Coda and 2 females, one of them's going to have to hold them in your attitude. So that's the game you play with this kind of event.
Coda comes in there in the lead through 15 of the 88 score repetitions in this event at the 29th rep mark. That is when they will move back to the Bob, and they'll have to push it back out the field and then return to the Zeus ring. So another back trip, and you can see the athletes holding those cheese curves.
Not a terrible start.
70 pounds and 100 pounds, as Chase mentioned.
Hey, look at this. There's just so many areas you can do this event. What we saw Coda do is they had the mid-new 15 run out. They had assuming that their women could try to do at least 10. It looks like they got as far as they could. So Coda, and it looks like they had about 5 reps left to go. If you look at the top, each section is going to be a point on the
75
sled.
seconds.
So even at 29 is the number they're going to need to finish out their first set of bar muscles.
Man-made CrossFit is now taking the lead from Coda Cross. And Coda Cross is there in lane number 2. Basically, it's 2 lanes down from them in lane number 4.
1 minute. You're already at 23.
Man-made CrossFit.
Come pace to 46. Let's never get there.
Man-made didn't qualify initially out of the West Coast Classic. In fact, they had a heartbreaking final where they were in qualifying, but fell out. But since some other teams got disqualified, they got the backfill invited or making the most of their opportunity here. That's
Lanes 2, 4, and 5. Coda Cross, the man-made CrossFit.
That one, this guy.
The 3 teams back on.
30. Here comes the pressure.
It's all 3 of them now taking their
Always
breaks.
not good under pressure.
Halfway through this first leg. Remember, it's up and back here in the second Bob push.
That's 168 feet down.
10 seconds.
168 feet back after the first initial 160 to start the event. 5, this is 3.